Hello, viewers of Spell, and welcome back to What If Asta Was in Fairytail, Part 13. Now, a couple congratulations are in order for this part. One of which being we got past our subscriber goal of 100 subscribers this year. At the time of me recording this, we're currently standing on 104 subscribers. So, hoping to at least triple it by the end of next year. Hopefully, as long as I can get a new series up and running. The other thing is, this will probably be one of my last videos that is unscripted, along with probably maybe the second to last video of the year. Very likely the last new What If of the year. So, I'd like to wish everyone a happy holidays who's listening to this, since according to my internal clock, this should either be coming out around Christmas. So, might be past Christmas or before it. Either way, happy holidays. And sorry if the editing's a little choppier on this video because I'm just getting over a cold. So I might need to cut around coughing. And without any further ado, let's begin this What If. Urza and Asta would hear Jose chuckling as he came out of the shadows, as the two of them would rush into battle. Meanwhile, Natsu, who wasn't as beat up as in canon, would appear before Gajiel, somewhat surprised to see that Lucy had been kidnapped, as he immediately felt worry for the couple guild members who were trying to watch over her. Gajiel would actually send Luck and Magna to go clear out any other intruders, as fire and steel clash. Natsu would be having a hard time until Lucy would manage to light some pipes full of flammable gas on fire, enabling Natsu to get a power recharge. But this time he would actually recharge much more because he wasn't as beat up. Meanwhile, down below, Jose, Urza, and Asta would begin a 2 versus 1, with Asta cutting through wraiths and Urza trying to attack Jose directly. Gray and Elfman would arrive at the top, but Jose would quickly manage to attack their spirits, knocking them out. Asta would barely manage to resist before Makarov would arrive. Using his light magic, he would say, "Jose, I am going to defeat..." But before he said, a buff man in a t-shirt would walk up and say, "Gramps, I'll handle this. You just go rest." As everyone would be surprised, it was Yami. As Yami would somewhat chuckle. Mystigan said he was gonna give you back your magic. Wasn't expecting you to get here so fast. As Yami would just toss Magna and Luck onto the ground. Cleared up some rabble on my way here. I'll take care of Jose. After all, the coward clearly didn't want to mess with too many of us. As Urza just smiled and say, "I can't believe you managed to make it here. Where were you?" As Yami scratched behind his head. "Yeah. Had to go get Mystigan. We had to clear out some rabble before we got here." As he tossed a number of Phantom Lord flags up in the air. Everyone's eyes would go wide as they've just found out that Mystigan and Yami managed to wipe out most of the branch offices of the Phantom Lord. Jose would be enraged, saying, "You did this." And Yami said, "Love to take credit, but Mystigan helped. In fact, he's currently taking care of your race." As we flash outside to Mystigan putting everyone to sleep, so they can't see his face, as he uses his staves to obliterate the shades, as Yami drew his sword, charging it with dark magic. As Makarov decided to step back. After all, he still wasn't at full strength. As Jose versus Yami would begin, with Yami rushing towards him. Jose would summon some of his wraiths and send them at Yami. Yami would counter by quickly cutting them down. He would summon 2 giant ones and release skull-shaped projectiles. Yami would just say, "Dark magic, black hole," as the skulls would go into the black hole. Dark magic. Lightless slash! As a wave of darkness would cut through the room, with Josei saying, "Is that all you got?" while putting up a barrier and blocking the slash. Yami would smirk. "I wanted to test this one out," as he raised his sword high, channeled all of his magic into it, have the two skeleton giants next to him cast spells, launching more phantom soldiers. As Yami brought down his sword, saying, "Dark magic, dimension slash," as he cut both giants into two as they dispelled. Josei would quickly try to cast another one, but before he could, Yami would just shoot towards him, punching him in the face, sending him flying back, as Josei would get up, saying, "No way anyone could handle all my phantom soldiers. They'll slaughter the rest of the members of Fairytail," as a blast would sound out behind him, as Mystigan would walk in. Josei, being shocked the fact that all of his wraiths had been defeated, as Mystigan would cast his magic circles, and Yami would launch a dark magic lightless slash. Josei would try to defend, but the attacks would collapse his barrier and knock him out. The day had been won with against Phantom Lord. The rest would go pretty close to canon. Mystigan would leave promptly. The rest of the gang would be held for questioning for about a week after the Phantom Lord incident. Yami would also just happen to have skipped town right before the Wizard Council would detain everyone. Afterwards, Lucy would pay her father a visit. This interaction would basically be the exact same as in canon, with the rest of the gang meeting up with her. The reactions to how wealthy your family would be about the same, with the only difference being that Asta was part of the group. And that's where we're going to be leaving it for this edition. This finishes off the Phantom Lord arc, so it will be a little bit before I come back to this What If. Since we got to a stopping point, next week should probably be another continuation of, next upload. I'll be working on it next week, but next upload will be what if Midoriya had dimensional magic if everything goes to Q, and it should be the first scripted video I've really done for the channel. But please like, share, and subscribe if you like this content. I do hope you would. And if you have any suggestions for a what if, please put them in the comments. I am open to a few suggestions. And I hope you have a good day. This will be Spell Reese signing off, hoping you have a Happy New Year, because I don't know when this video is coming out or when you'll be listening to it. See ya!